Welcome back to Finish Right, Ace Attorney Trilogy, where in the last video we had to go and interview Dee Vasquez, and we found some interesting information about her where she had Jack Hammer working for her for peanuts, and kind of find out as we're getting closer what she was really up to. She seen the boys on me, the mafia on me, and so now that we're about to approach to the courtroom and find out what really happened with the case with her, and hopefully we can prove Wolverine innocence. So with that being said, it's time to grab your snacks, it's time to grab your drink, or whatever you got there to start relaxing, because the Taffy Reaper is coming to save the day. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, Court number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of the trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people to present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth see on edge today. Edgy don't even know what's going on.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution called Ms. Dee Vasquez to the stand. Ms. Dee Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Oh, there she is with that pipe. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Dee Vasquez, I am producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in a trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Wow.
Who she think she is?
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give us the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Now, whoa, wait a minute. You can't catch a woman with her pants down. Now, that's not cool. Alright, everybody, it's time to look at her witness testimony and see what she saw that day. The day of the murder. Alright, let's lock in, everybody. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp, and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van.
There
was a van in the Studio too. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, but with that monkey head topped it over. Van added to the court records.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Alright, so it's time for me to find something in her testimony. I'm sure she got some holes somewhere, so we'll start there. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay, that seems about right. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Alright, that looks okay. There was to be a rehearsal as well, so we went to Studio 1. Really? And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Really? You're not gonna say nothing? You just forgot, just like that. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so Sal take me. Take you where? Interesting. Take you where? Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I said. I have Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Okay, let's see. Jet. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of. I need to go back and look at something. You say Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front. Alright, let's see. Let me go to tab. See what we got here. See what my evidence looking at. Let's see, where is it? Got a few things here. Found in employee area. On it, a trace of sleeping pills. Let's see. Alright, let me back out this one. Question that. Let me question that. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat the T-bone steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some type of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Yeah. Enter the trailer. Okay, so beginning B12 in and 4. This will be a rehearsal after, so we're just so you're 1. I was fatigued. Alright, let's question this one. And what were you doing during those times?
Don't hit your desk. It's irritate me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops, here you go. You go hit the desk too. It was a 15-minute break. Oh, she's not giving us anything. Alright, let me see. We gotta find something here about her. Drag her head. This has to be something you can find. Okay, what's this says? Type of that. Pierce. Okay, we know that. Found in employee error or traces of. Can we present this? I mean, could be something. Objection, yeah, objection. Ha! As I thought. Oh, of course, she's not gonna say anything. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not.
What is this, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
Yes, it's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee's area. As you can see, a long, large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it's a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Miss Manana ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there's no bones left on the plate. The plate was bare. Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Well, that's because she probably ate the bone, knowing her. I think I know how. You ate the T-bone. I just said that. She ate the bone. No, you ate the T-boneless steak. No, it was bones, not boneless. It's not gonna work. It's gotta be it. She probably didn't eat the steak. She probably threw it in that incinerator in the back by that van. I don't think she did. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like the incinerator. Yeah.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting with the salesman, picking on Samana. No, she had to meet with the samurai. She was meeting with the steel samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the steel samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Yeah, you don't like that to you, Dee Vasquez.
Mr. Wright! Is it a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worried that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Game on.
Good luck, Nick.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy weapon as a spear?
I think you could.
Well, we don't know. Well, the thing is that we don't know how much that spear weighs, so I'm assuming it's quite heavy for her to lift it. Let's see. I don't know. You couldn't, could you? I think you could. Well, I don't want to say I don't know, because she could have lifted. I think you could. Yeah, I mean, I think you could, but like I said, it doesn't show how much the spear weights at the time, so they never give us that information. So, by default, I'm gonna say you couldn't, could you? I think you would have great difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
That's right. Yeah. Alright, calm down.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found laying next to the victim's body?
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Oh, because it is. Because a murder weapon, a break in the shaft would have been mended with the duct tape. Yeah, it would be this one. Because if there's no, because it's like this. Because the way he was bent over by the file bed, it would have broke. Remember, this was one that Jack Hammer was using. And the old lady actually put a wrap around it. So there's no way he got killed by that. So I will present this. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through. But someone fixed the spear, which is the old lady here. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is this possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That's right, that's right.
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Wow. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the word weapon, then pray tell what was it? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Yeah, I can tell. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Gotta be this picture. Yeah, gotta be this picture. Take that. Look at this photo.
What is this? What? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order in this trial, will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, a little slow, are you? You still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Yeah, that's right, crowd. The crowd's talking.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Dee Vasquez made Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I can't say. Uh-oh, that look on your face. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You denying that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Or you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of 15-minute break? How could I ever dispose of the body? Oh damn, that's a good question. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasts 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer been pushed off the stair to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? That was enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with this body?
She had another way. No, she couldn't move it. Like I said, she's too small. She looked like she weighed like between 100 and 120 pounds. She couldn't deal with it. She definitely had a hand on it, so she had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deal 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Yeah. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
How she carried the body, she moved over the van. Got to be the van. Take that! Take that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it! Yeah, that's right. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. What? Hold on, right? Hey, how you gonna object me like that, Edgy? Yep. Don't forget it was Sal Manana that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manana was a conspirator? He sure was, didn't have to. Of course, Sal Manana has to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of Steel's samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Yeah, I see that look on your face. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Huh. I lose. You win. Was fun. I win. Okay. God dang, Judge. Oh, everybody's gonna be given the solid treatment? The prosecutor, defendant, the judge, and the court? Nothing. So, what happened next? She said, huh? Don't hump me. Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean Dee Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Oh my god. Are you serious? Y'all ain't gonna say anything? All silence. Jesus Christ, y'all scared of this woman? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did it, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in battles of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only impossibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Damn, she outsmarted me, my uncle.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
No, he's speechless too. He can't say anything. Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it, but there's no proof. What? Edgeworth isn't sure. Yeah, he ain't sure either. He don't know what to say, and he's a prosecutor. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you're no more questions asked, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? You did it. Testify. No further questions? You did it? Yeah, we just... No, there's a possibility she did it, but we can't prove that she did it. Nah, testify again. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify? Again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I already say all there is to say. What would happen if I say it again? Damn, she outsmarted me in this court. You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. To come this far on the field.
As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez.
Wait a minute. What you doing? Objection. What is this?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did. Damn, he don't even know.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You said you too? Hey, what's going on, Edgeworth? You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear the testimony again. Does this make sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Huh, well, yes, indeed, I say, ergo. I want to hear what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Huh.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He's probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that always says get a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. Yeah, he done switch sides over for it. I knew something about the Edgeworth guys pretty good. Alright, so we got her to testify again. So whatever they testify something, they usually leave something open. And hopefully we can rip her testimony apart. So we're going to hear what she has to say first. I was with the cell in Old Bad, the security lady, where we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bad, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, he did it. I asked to be left out of proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and the Russian notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she'll sure to falter. Find that kid, you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Alright, let's see if we can try to rip her testimony apart. I was with the cell in Old Bad where we found the body. What y'all were doing? What time was that? We were in the meeting at 5 for the rehearsal. So I say it was then... When exactly did you and Miss Manata arrive at the studios? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing anybody's costumes, mind you. Harder. Go at her. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella help. Oh? What did I say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costume? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Oh wow, she gonna be boy. Dang.
The witness will continue her testimony.
The assistant was there too, only Powell was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powell showed up. Why you call the police? What was everyone doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was a silent, complete silence. So we stood there till Powell's finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. There's silence.
Dang, silence?
Dang, another silence? Oh no. Are y'all serious? Silence. She got that much control in the court for y'all, or everybody be quiet? Okay.
Hey, Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady Obag was quite interested in pointing at Powell, said he did it. Why was that? Obag, security lady. Why did the security lady think Powell had done it? She said because she saw him going to the studio. Right, the studio samurai. Go harder. Did detective arrest Mr. Powell based solely on the security lady's words? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph. Meaning the one taken by security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceeding. Why? In a murder certification, in a murder investigation, you want to be left out? I find that weird. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio think otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, so since we're in a meeting, yeah, you definitely had something to do with that. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Cover for you or covered up for you? I agree with that right there, because you still definitely up to something. There must be a lot of writing on it with all those big wigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone that it didn't require questioning. I went to the trailer and get my script and direction notes. Nah, that don't make sense. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they were quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Harder. Go right at her. Wait a second. I thought you came to the studio one for a rehearsal. Why did you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to research anything. Why? There was murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, right, I guess.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Oh, damn, he jumped in. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness' last statement. Huh? That's what I'm saying. Edgy, you just jumping in, taking my spot? Man, I like you already, Edgy. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Damn, good point, Edgy.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth!
Yeah?
What you had just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
Yes, there you go. Take a bow. I like that bow. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I would stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edward is helping me. I can't believe they're evil, but that's why we like him. Huh. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfect good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Here's the problem. Hammer wasn't injured. It was my client, Wolverine. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director?
You have to find something to paint this on her, or everything we've done until now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him!
I also sat with the old bag, which scared to find the body. His sister was there too. Only Power was absent. I immediately called the police, and Power showed up. The security were quite agitated, pointing Power said he did it. I asked to be left up the proceeding. I went back to the trailer to get my script. I knew that Hammer. Yeah, that's one problem. Hammer wasn't injured. Power was. So let me see if I can find. Go here. Got to, huh? Let's see. He dragged one leg. Show instant. Let's see. Where is it? So let's see. Another weapon. Wait a minute. Is it this? I'm trying to figure out. Is it this one? No, this is not it. Your Honor. Oh no. This is not it.
Huh? It does? I don't see a concern now. Huh? Only objection overruled. Try to think before make accusation, Mr. Wright.
Oh shoot. Alright. Okay, fine. Oops, that didn't go so well. Damn, I picked the wrong one. Alright, let's see. Press. Wait a minute. Which was it? Jack Atasi Poor 230. He was dragging his leg. Is it this one? Let me check. Wait a minute. Is it this one? It has to be this one. Maybe it's this one. Wait a minute. It's got to be something. Shit. Yeah, adjust. There you go. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
What? Yeah, that's right. He was injured.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it. What's Sal? Who told me? That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. No. Miss Banana was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powell who injured. He saw it happen. Why did he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Nana wrong. You saw Hammer limping. Yeah, you saw him limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Banana. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but was it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah!
And when he was doing this, well, it would have been between after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, did you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Yeah, that's right. We got her. We got her now.
Order! Order! We have order!
Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Uh-oh. Why are the real killers are always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he has fought on hard times, but he was a star. I have nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you will need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had motive?
I think. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as Miss Square's motive in this murder was... What have been this? It would have to be this one. I think. Yeah. This is my proof. This is
the photo from before.
This photo reveals a motive in this murder. Alright, Miss Vasquez. Huh? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It begins on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Huh. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. Huh.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We all talk about the motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez has?
Yes, that's right. According to what you said, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of my useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain why Vasquez motive for murder.
She has no murder. No, there's no evidence that I have enough for motive. I think that it's a possibility that maybe Mr. Hammer was maybe trying to have sick and tired of her doing her bidding for 5 years, or he decided he trying to take her out or something like that. But if she was his closer income, then she would have no need to kill him until he pretty useless. So technically he'll be still good for her as long as the money coming in for her. He's good. But I think that maybe the guy was trying to kill Dee Vasquez since he's fallen so low in star rank. So I'm gonna say she had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's this now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did is push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What?
What? Your Honor? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Silver Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who has so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years. Yeah. Ooh. So, you did it, did you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call the ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Oh. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die! Please! Damn, that was unfortunate too. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Wow, that's a really sad story. Wow. No, wow.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm as collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powell was innocent. That he should be found and so only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court found the defendant, Mr. Will Powers,
Not guilty. Woo! Bail that boy out again. You're innocent, Wolverine.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh wow, this is good. Man, that was a really good case. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me feel sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer wants to blame me? I guess I show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wants to put the blame on you because... Well, it's gotta be this one because, let's see. It wouldn't be this, wouldn't be that, wouldn't be that. Because this is the only thing I could think of because a kid who taking every picture of the sale somewhere and how the kids really like him. So this probably would be the best thing. It's because you was the Steel Samurai. Because I was a Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star at once, but he was reduced to acting to a kids show and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WB!
Oh, hey. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back in that sweaty costume and... What? Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Edgy! I find it kind of strange you just switched over to become a defense attorney, but I really appreciate your help. That's why we like you so much, Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edward. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you haven't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say that I haven't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Me? Again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I have sat with unnecessary feeling. Unnecessary feeling. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, finish right. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Damn, just like that? That's why I came here to tell you. Alright, goddamn. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What friends? As if? They're rivals. Rivals, Nick. Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What the deal with your Edgeworth?
I'm here. Give me a sec. And so the curtain closed onto another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studio rethought it programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess?
Nick! This is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay?
We have to trade with Cody and an assistant.
We had to trade with Cody and an assistant.
Fine, I do it.
Is it great that WB gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Wow. Great case. A brand new episode has been added. Oh, wow. Alright, I guess we can knock on this episode later on or something like that. Let's see. Save here. Save the progress right here. And we're going to, let's see. Yeah, we're going to save here. Alright, we're going to end the gameplay of Ace Attorney. Finished right, and that was a really good case. Wow. Turned out a lot better than the end of the situation with Dee Vasquez. That's a real sad ending for her. They found out that Mr. Hammer actually want to kill her. But it looks like we solved that case and we saved Wolverine, Will's power, from going to jail. And now I guess we'll move on to a new case. Thank everybody for watching, and press the like button, press the subscribe button, and we'll be back. Hopefully we start this new case. I am out.